Have you been noticing cold feet, tired legs, tingling, numbness, or that heavy feeling in your lower body at the end of the day? Maybe you sit down and cross your legs for a while, then get up and feel that strange sluggishness. Maybe your feet seem colder than everyone else's. Maybe your legs feel tired faster than they used to. Or maybe you've started to notice that your body just doesn't feel as responsive as it once did. A lot of people ignore these signs. They assume it is just age, or stress, or poor sleep, or simply one of those things. But sometimes, your body is trying to tell you something important. Sometimes, these small signals may be connected to circulation. Now, poor circulation can happen for different reasons. It can be influenced by inactivity, aging, inflammation, smoking, excess body weight, poor sleep, long periods of sitting, and certain health conditions. And of course, food is not a magic cure, but what you eat every day may help support healthier blood flow, better vascular function, and lower inflammatory stress over time. That means your meals may either work for you or quietly work against you. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 foods that may help support circulation naturally, why they matter, and how to start using them in a practical way. And stay with me until the end, because I'll also share a few daily habits that may be hurting your circulation more than you realize. Let's start with the first food. Salmon is one of the best-known foods for cardiovascular support, and one big reason is its omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are often discussed in connection with heart health, vascular health, and inflammation balance. That matters because healthy circulation depends on blood vessels doing their job well. Your blood has to move efficiently. Your blood vessels need to stay flexible. And your body does better when inflammatory stress is not constantly elevated. Salmon may support that process. For many adults, circulation does not become a concern overnight. It happens gradually. Years of low movement, processed foods, stress, poor sleep, and inconsistent nutrition can slowly create a body that feels more sluggish, heavier, and less resilient. Adding omega-3-rich foods like salmon may be one simple way to support your system. And if you don't eat salmon often, other fatty fish like sardines and mackerel may also be helpful options. The key idea here is not perfection, it's consistency. Even including salmon 2 times a week may be a smarter step than doing nothing at all. A simple way to use it is with lunch or dinner. Baked salmon, a side of vegetables, and a clean carbohydrate source like sweet potato or brown rice. That is the kind of meal your body can actually work with. The second group of foods is leafy greens, especially spinach, kale, arugula, and similar vegetables. A lot of people know greens are healthy, but they don't always know why they may matter for circulation. One important reason is that many leafy greens contain natural nitrates. The body can convert these into compounds that help blood vessels relax and function more efficiently. That matters because circulation is not only about your heart, it is also about the condition and responsiveness of your blood vessels. When blood vessels are functioning well, your body is better equipped to move blood where it needs to go. That may support how your legs feel, how your energy feels, and how your body performs during normal daily activity. Now, this doesn't mean you need to eat a huge bowl of kale every morning. It means building the habit of putting greens into your routine more often. Maybe spinach in an omelet. Maybe arugula in a salad. Maybe kale blended into a smoothie. Maybe sautéed greens on the side of dinner. Small additions matter when they become normal. And this is where many people get it wrong. They look for a single superfood while ignoring the bigger pattern of what they eat every day. Circulation is usually not improved by one dramatic meal. It is influenced by the way you eat over time. The third food group is berries, especially blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries. Berries are rich in antioxidants and plant compounds that may help protect the body from oxidative stress. Why does that matter? Because as we get older, the body becomes more vulnerable to wear and tear from inflammation, stress, low-quality food, poor sleep, and environmental strain. Blood vessels are not immune to that. Oxidative stress can affect how well the body functions over time, and foods rich in protective compounds may help support overall vascular health. This is one reason berries are often recommended in eating patterns associated with healthy aging. And they are easy to use. You can add berries to Greek yogurt. You can put them in oatmeal. You can blend them into a smoothie. You can even eat them as a snack instead of processed sweets. That swap alone can be powerful. A lot of people struggling with low energy or poor lifestyle habits keep reaching for high-sugar snacks, processed foods, and empty calories. Those foods may feel convenient in the moment, but they do very little to support the systems that keep your body functioning well. Berries are a much smarter choice. They feel simple, but over time, simple choices can have a real impact. The fourth food group is nuts, especially walnuts and almonds. Nuts are small but nutritionally dense. They provide healthy fats, minerals, and plant compounts that may help support heart function, vascular health, and overall wellness. They are also practical. That matters because healthy eating fails for many people not because they lack information, but because they lack convenience. If every healthy choice feels complicated, most people will not stick with it. But nuts are easy to keep nearby, easy to portion, easy to combine with other foods. A handful of walnuts or almonds can be a better snack than chips, cookies, or sugary bars. They may also pair well with yogurt, fruit, or even a simple breakfast. Now, portion control still matters. Nuts are healthy, but they are also calorie-dense, so you don't need massive amounts. The point is to use them intentionally. And here's something else that matters. Circulation support is not just about adding good foods. It is also about replacing foods that may work against your health when eaten too often. If your daily routine is built around refined snacks, processed meat, fried foods, sugary drinks, and almost no nutrient-dense options, your body is constantly receiving the wrong signal. Nuts help shift that pattern in a better direction. The fifth food is beets. Beets are widely talked about when it comes to blood flow and endurance, and one major reason is again their natural nitrate content. These compounds may support how blood vessels function, which is why beets often come up in conversations about circulation and physical performance. Some people use roasted beets, others add them to salads, others drink beet juice. The form matters less than the habit. If you enjoy beets and can include them regularly, they may be one more supportive tool in your routine. And this is important. When people hear about foods like beets or greens, they sometimes expect a dramatic result in a few days. That is not how real health support usually works. The body responds to patterns. A single healthy food is not stronger than a consistently unhealthy lifestyle, but several smart choices repeated over time can create a body that feels more energized, more supported, and less burdened. That's the real goal. Food is only one piece of the puzzle. Now, let's be honest. Food matters. But food is not the whole story. You can eat salmon, berries, greens, nuts, and beets. But if you also sit for 10 hours a day, barely move, sleep poorly, smoke, and stay dehydrated, your circulation may still suffer. That's why circulation support has to be looked at as a pattern, not a trick. Here are a few daily habits that may help more than people realize. Walk more. Walking is one of the simplest things you can do. You do not need an extreme fitness plan to help your body. Even short walks throughout the day may support circulation better than being sedentary for long stretches. Sit less. If you sit for work, try to stand up more often. Stretch your legs. Move around. Long periods of inactivity can leave the body feeling sluggish. Hydrate better. Hydration affects how your body feels and functions. Many people walk around mildly dehydrated and don't realize how much it may affect energy and physical comfort. Sleep better. Poor sleep can affect inflammation, recovery, hormones, and overall body function. Health problems are rarely isolated. When sleep gets worse, many other things tend to get worse too. Stop ignoring repeated signals. If your hands or feet are often cold, your legs feel heavy, or you get tingling and fatigue often, don't normalize it forever. Repeated symptoms deserve attention. When to take it more seriously. Now, let me be clear. Not every case of cold feet or tired legs means something serious, but persistent or severe symptoms should not be self-diagnosed through the internet alone. If you have ongoing numbness, pain, swelling, color changes in the skin, worsening weakness, shortness of breath, or symptoms that seem to be getting progressively worse, it is important to speak with a qualified healthcare professional. That is not fear. That is smart health behavior. Your body gives signals for a reason. The goal is not to panic. The goal is to pay attention early, before small problems become bigger ones. So if your circulation doesn't feel as strong as it should, start with what you can control. Look at your plate. Look at your movement. Look at your sleep. Look at how often you sit. Look at what you keep ignoring. Salmon, leafy greens, berries, nuts, and beets are not magic cures, but they are smart foods. And smart foods, repeated in a smart routine, may help support a smarter, stronger body. Sometimes better health does not begin with a dramatic transformation. Sometimes it begins with a better grocery list, a better lunch, a 10-minute walk, a little more awareness. And those changes, when repeated, can support your body in a big way. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Body Signal Health for more simple videos about body warning signs, healthy foods, and better aging.